So today, I have with me for an interview, voice actress Chloe Angel. How are you, dear?
Oh, I'm just feeling wonderful. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's not every day I get to interview a voice actress who's done their homework for their interview.
Yep. I came in prepared, hopefully. Ooh.
So, let's start off with something starter and basic. Chloe, how long have
Mm.
you been voice acting?
Well, I started back in 2015. Had the excellent opportunity to work with Studio FOW and their team. I worked with them for probably about a year, and then you know, I had to take care of, my full time job at the time, and unfortunately that happened. And recently, back in August of this year of 2019, I decided to get back into it, and I've met wonderful people along the way, like you, and Fatboy Panda, and Datura, and Pixie, and everybody has been really nice. So, not too awful long, but hopefully, I'll be around for a little while longer this time.
God damn it, I had no idea you were involved with Studio FOW. Okay, that changes things up a bit and gives me an excellent chance for a clickbait title.
Perfect. Clickbait will work. We're gonna make this successful.
So I'm curious, like, are you professionally trained as a voice actress, or did you learn everything on your own online?
Uh, the latter. I am not professionally trained at all. I just I just wanna go in and try and do my best, and that's all I got, Ryan. That's all I got.
Hey, that's fair, that's fair, that's good, that's good. So tell me, like, what have you learned becoming a voice actress online? Like, what did you use as tools for study, to take reference from?
I mean, a lot of what I learned from was just I don't know, it's a mixture of things. Like, lately, I've been watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube. There are so many, and they're all really helpful. And just trying to utilize, advice from other voice actors that are kind of within the community that I work with the not safe for work stuff. And even before then, you know, I always had fun trying to imitate voices and, you know, I did enjoy community theater back when I was in high school. So I don't know. It's just a mixture of all those things. I hope that answers your question.
It does indeed, and leads brilliantly. If I can speak English properly for a second here, I'm sorry, it's freezing cold here, and it's very distracting. I hate Canada. Sorry, that's a separate tangent. Okay, what I want to say is, what I want to ask is, so how did you transition into the not safe for work side of voice acting? Like, was it something you were comfortable with right off the start? Like, was it something you needed to work your way into? How did you get into not safe for work?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I have basically started in not safe for work. That's where a lot of my roots come from anyway. But um, the way I got into it was I think I watched Kunoichi, which was, Studio Fow's first big thing. And back then when they were on Tumblr, before Tumblr went to the crapper, they had like a casting call. I think it was for Bioshag or whatever. And I auditioned for it, and DC was really nice and, was just like, "Hey, you did a really good job, but I'm gonna go with this other person, but listen, I'm gonna try and use you for other stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, please." Like, um, and pretty much from that point on, I mean, not safe for work stuff is just I feel comfortable with it. I don't mind it at all. It's never really bothered me. So there never really was a transitional period. Just, you know.
Ah, I see. I see. So tell me, so you've always been very comfortable with that more sexual side of yourself and expressing that in through your voice work.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't have very many inhibitions about it. Like, nah, never really had an awkward transitional period or, you know, if you need me to do certain sounds, I'll do them, no big deal at all. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but, I just have fun with it. So, screw it.
Aye. Exactly, exactly. So let me ask you this though, because I'm a bit curious. Um,
Mm.
how did the name Chloe Angel come to be? I'm assuming Chloe is either your real name or a stage name, but the Angel bit, I'm curious why you landed on that.
Oh, this is a kind of a cheesy story or cheesy way to draw inspiration for the name, but I think back when I used to watch Smallville, I don't know if you ever watched that show, the
I
Superman.
have indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, the character Chloe, she was one of my favorite characters, and I always loved that name. I'm just like, "Man, if I ever, had to have a kid, I'd probably name her Chloe." It's just one of my favorite names.
Aww.
But now that I'm probably not gonna have kids, it's probably best because you don't wanna offend
Aww.
anybody with your porn name. But and the angel part actually came from panty and stocking. That's kinda why, back when in 2015 when, I was on Tumblr and everything, my, like, profile or whatever, I tried to use panty because I loved Panty from Panty and Stocking, the anime, so that's kinda where it comes from. It's just a combination of those 2 things.
Ah, okay. Okay, I see
Mhm.
that. I see that. And what about your, like, online avatar? How'd you settle on the design for that?
Well, I'm not really too good at digital drawing, so I use, pitcrew.me a lot, I don't know, I just love blondes, and I have green eyes, and, I don't know, this is my aesthetic that I like so much. I wish I had a more interesting answer, but that's what I could say.
No. Getting people's mindsets behind why they do the things they do is always fascinating.
Mhm. Yep.
Alright, so let me ask you this. What are some of your favorite voices and characters to play as when voice acting?
Well, recently I've been getting into Tharia from Fire Emblem. I've been really, really happy with that one. And then
Waiver CD!
I know. Major, major serious. And let's see. I did enjoy doing Jessica Rabbit with FOW a lot, but I know I need to work on that voice and I don't know. Those are kind of the main ones that I can think of. Oh, no, no, I love doing Catwoman as well from the Arkham Knight series. That one's really fun. So,
Ooh, can we get a sample?
let me see if I can remember. Uh, "How's it hanging, Harv?" Just kinda, that kinda, very luxurious voice, very talkative like this, and always having that little purr at the end, that kinda thing. Not my perfect I have to listen to the voice a little bit, but yeah.
Ooh, pretty good for right off the top of your head, like just on the fly. That was very impressive. Oh man.
Aw, shucks. Thank you.
I'm curious. Now, are there any particular characters and voices you really want to try out that you really want to done but you haven't had a chance to?
Let's see. I mean, I when I was in Studio Found, I did do the Code Valentine thing. I know that my voice wasn't exactly like any of the other Jill Valentine, voices that have been done before, but anything with that, I'm, like, super thrilled to even do in the first place, even if it's not the actual voice. Sherry Birkin from Resident Evil would be cool. Let's see. Trying to think what else. Um, I don't know. There's just so many that I would just love to be a
Name
voice
them
for.
all. Name them all. We have all day.
Name them all. I mean, let's see. There's Tina Armstrong from Dead or Alive, Rouge the Bat from the Sonic series, Ada Wong from Resident Evil, of course. I love Resident Evil. Um, I can do a pretty decent Lilith from Borderlands. Let's see what else. I've been trying to do a good Bayonetta, and probably Sydney from the Final Fantasy 15, or was it 15? Yeah, it was 15. I'm just all over the place, man. I just any any sexy character that, is really popular with the folks, I'm like, "Yeah, I wanna challenge myself with that one."
So challenge plays a big part in why you do what you do. You appreciate a good
Mhm.
challenge?
Mhm. Oh, yeah. I wanna push myself as far as I can and, an opportunity to learn, what I need to improve on and, what what I can do better next time, or, hey, this is a really good strength, but here's how I can make it better, just stuff like that. I'm really wanting to kind of get a firm, you know, grip and good feedback. I'm always a fan of feedback. So yeah, any kind of challenge, opportunity to learn, yes.
Speaking of learning, what do you think is the biggest and most important lesson that you've learned developing your skills as a voice actress that you'd like give to a newbie?
Mm, uh, definitely be open to criticism, practice your craft, do breathing exercises, ask people for advice on things. I always try to do that, getting a second opinion, even on stuff that I'm, about to release. Sometimes I get a second opinion. Um, and you just gotta not be so hard on yourself as well. Like, I know it's kind of a double-edged sword when you're wanting feedback, and you can easily fall into that rut of like, "Oh, I'm not good at this. I need to just stop. There's better people out there that, do a better job than I do." But you don't need to take it that way. You just need to kind of let it roll off your back and just be like, "Hey, I'm doing this because I'm having fun and it's gonna be great," that kind of thing.
Aye, aye. Now let me ask you this. What is the most challenging obstacle you face voice acting?
Mm, most challenging obstacle. Mm, that's a good question. I have to think about that one. The biggest obstacle, probably right now, it's it's probably more so the fact that my equipment is kind of on the, lower tier side of things, and the cost of getting better equipment is kind of intimidating me right now. That's kind of the immediate one that comes to mind, the biggest obstacle that I'm kind of going through right now.
Are you saying
But
you need money?
well, the money is nice, but I'm just I'm happy with what I have right now, but to get like those really good like screams and stuff that I really want to do, like just really get into the voice acting, or the the recording and stuff, to make it really authentic or have a lot of energy. I feel like having better equipment will probably improve the quality of said recording. So that's kind of my biggest obstacle that kind of haunts me right now personally. So
Okay. So what you're saying is everyone watching right now should go and donate to you via your social media, because you do have a Patreon, correct?
I mean, I do have one ready, but I'm not really gonna push it out until I get maybe 1,000 followers on Twitter. I hope that that's appropriate. I don't wanna be like, you know, begging or anything, but like, "Hey, if you like my stuff, please, I would love support. I wanna do this as a full-time thing," so, you know, inadvertently plugging and maybe a little begging, but probably not too much. I don't know. How do I do this tactfully?
I don't think you can do it any better than what you're doing right here. So please, everyone watching, please check out Chloe Angel's social media. Links to everything in the description and the comments down below. Give her all the money is what I'm trying to say here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate any support I can get. Thank you. I will cry. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that actually is an excellent segue to. So, Chloe, I'm curious. How into a role can you get? Like, how invested are you, like, in certain roles and characters that you're able to convey the emotions that are required?
Oh man. I mean, I when I get cast for a role, my husband can vouch for this. I will try to speak in the character's voice, like if we're having dinner or just talking about, random BS, sometimes I'll slip stuff in there. A lot of the time I will, heavily, try to imitate the character's rhythm of talking, how they sound when they're excited, when they're angry. I as you can tell, I like to do my homework on a lot of things because I really want to make it as authentic as I possibly can. I know that I have my limits, but I'm going to try and push past those limits. So I hope that answers your question, but that's the best way I can answer it.
I know, that's good. That's really good. So,
Mhm.
tell me, so far, okay, you worked with Studio FOW. Are there any other projects you'd like to shout out that you're especially proud of?
Well, like you said, Waiver CD, the Tharia audio that we did, I was really proud of that. Um, I have been doing, like, some comic dubs lately. I've been working with dojins.com and also with, shoot, I'm drawing blanks here. Um, just that those kinds of things, I've been really, hitting hard with too as well. Um, that's kinda really all the ones that I can think of at the moment, um, but yeah. Yep.
Okay, are there any particular creators or studios you'd really want to work with in the future?
Just yeah, I don't really have any ones in mind. I just if they have, an interesting premise, a good story, a good script, uh, you know, great characters, as long as they treat us voice actresses and voice actors right, I'm all for it, baby. I am in it to make some good quality content. Whether it's not safe for work, I'm cool with whoever.
Nice, nice.
Mhm.
Now, let me ask you this. So, do you believe that your profession and your colleagues face unnecessary stigmatization?
Yes, 1000% yes, no question. We get a
Why do you
lot
think
of
that
flack.
is?
Ah, well, I I don't know. I think it's just because there's a lot of Puritan thinking out there of, you know, people that work in the adult industry, whether it's, voice actors or, even with the visual stuff, like, that kind of thing. They just I don't know why. I think it's just because people don't understand that we're human beings and, some of us do it for the art of it, some of us do it, for the money, let's be honest, it's pretty good pay. And like, you know, in the end we're just people. We're not these objects that, need to be treated like, a I'm trying to think of the right word without going overboard here, but,
Please speak your mind. Feel free.
like treating us like we're, a used tissue, if you will, for lack of a better word. Like, don't treat us like that. That's not cool. That's not fair to us. You know, we on either side of the spectrum, if people get like way too friendly or, try and, you know, get past that boundary and, make us feel uncomfortable, that's not cool. And then on the other hand, when I've gotten some hate mail before or just random
Wait, you've
n-
gotten hate mail? Who would?
back in my FOW days, I kind of did.
But,
Yeah.
but you're you. How could anyone? What?
I I don't know. I don't know what I did to offend him. I'm sorry if I did, but I just it just kind of made me laugh because I'm just like, wow, this person
Can we
felt
get? Can we
so
get a
fine.
name? Can we get a name so we know who to murder?
Honest to God, since my Tumblr has been completely, blocked out due to the whole, purging of porn thing, I couldn't really give a name, not that I really wanted to, but it was a good laugh. I mean, it was funny. I was like, what the fuck is this guy going on about? Okay, whatever. It was weird.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Fucking assholes. Uh, uh. So, would you say this is all the fault of the boomers?
I mean, there's some things that I feel like boomers might be responsible for, but I'm not gonna go into that because that's just gonna put me in a bad mood, and you don't want me in a bad mood.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, okay, boomers. Okay, all right. God, I love that fucking meme so much.
Oh, it's a good meme. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Mm,
So, tell me, Chloe, tell me,
mm,
what would you like to improve on outside of the equipment, of course? Outside of like improving your equipment, what is your main goal to improve as a voice actress?
mm. Definitely, things like breathing control. I know I struggled with that a lot. I also just kind of want to basically have more tools at my disposal, more voices that I can do, better range, improve on my singing voice, what other things? Just kind of definitely making a demo reel, that'd be nice. I haven't done that yet, and that's because I'm, procrastinating and I'm bad at that. Also improve on that. Improve on procrastinating. And let's see what else. mean, just in general, acting skills in general, like trying to sound more authentic or, just having, just overall being a better voice actor and a better person. That's kind of the best way I can say it. I hope that answers your question.
Oh, that's so. Oh, my heart. Oh, that's so
Mm.
wholesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing. You're delightful. You're wonderful. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Now I'm curious. I'm curious. How did you end up joining the AVA Adult Voice Actor Community Discord? How'd you get in there?
Hmm. How did I stumble across it? Oh, I think I remember now. I think back when I made my Twitter back in, I think it was August, I somehow ran across Anastasia Snow. She was one of the, voice actresses that was in FOW, and, we kinda had, kind of a good acquaintanceship going on and that kinda thing, and, I followed her and, was kinda just checking up on her, seeing what she did. I'm like, "Oh, man, she's been in that and that. That's awesome." And then I eventually stumbled across something that I think had something to do with the Discord server, and, I looked at their stuff, noticed that they've been retweeting a lot of great content from a lot of great voice actors. And, I just threw my hat out and sent him a DM and I was like, "Hey, you know, would would you mind sending me an invite? It'd be cool to join. I understand if I was trying to be really humble about it." And they were cool and they were like, "Hey, I know what you're from. Come on in." I'm like, "Yeah." Sweet.
Very sweet. Very sweet. So,
Yeah.
may I ask, are there any of your colleagues you have a crush on?
Well, you're my biggest crush
Hey,
right now. But I know I
aww.
can't get in on that because 'cause you're already spoken for.
Wait, what? No, you're spoken for. How does that make any?
I'm just giving you a hard time. Everybody likes to give you a hard
That's what she said.
Oh, man. But nah, I have a motherly crush on a lot of my colleagues. I'm just like, "Oh, I just want you to do good, and you're doing so great, and oh my god, I just love you." Like, it's just that kind of motherly crush kinda thing. But I love everybody. Everybody who is respectful to me, I love them.
Aw, like again, so sweet. So you're too good for this world. What is this? Oh man.
I'm an angel. Not really.
So now, Chloe, I hope you don't mind. We're gonna move on to some more personal questions to get to know you a bit more. Is that all right?
Cool with me. Shoot.
Okay. Let's start with something like very important here. This is very important. So, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Ah, man, I got a lot of bruises and I had a broken bone here and there. Man, I fell hard, dude.
Aw, shit. Well, I'm glad to see you healed up so well.
I'm good, man. I'm stronger now. Stronger after all that. I'm
Damn
good.
right. Damn right.
Mhm.
So, Chloe, what are some of your favorite hobbies? Movies, video games, sports, music?
I love video games a lot. They are my bread and butter to my entertainment. I do love D&D a lot. I've been getting into that, recently with my husband and our circle of friends, and with you guys as well. I think we've been, trying to get that done. And, what else am I into? I do like movies, but I'm not a huge, like, movie trivia kinda person. I'm just like, "Man, that's a good movie. I like that movie. That movie sucks." Um, I also like, I know you're not gonna like this answer, but I do like anime.
Why would I not like the answer? Enjoy yourself, please. It's not like you're
Uh,
forcing it upon me or anything like
no,
that.
no, no, no. I know it's not for everybody, so I get it. Um, I'm also into figure collecting. What else? I draw sometimes. I love editing video. And music. I like music, just like everybody else. But that's probably mostly it. That's pretty much
Ah,
covers it.
okay,
Mhm.
then let me ask, what are some of your favorite video games?
Oh, I love this question. I get all giggity. That's so
No,
terrible. It's awful. I'm sorry.
not at all,
I'm like
not at all.
losing it. Oh man. Devil May Cry is one of my favorites. I also love Resident Evil.
Oh, so you're a woman of culture, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, baby. I can talk to you about it. I also like the Silent Hill series by Team Silent. I love those games. What else? What else do I like?
I'm guessing the loss of PT really hurt then in that case.
Oh man, dude, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I remember it and then I'm just like, I've already shed enough tears over the loss of a hero. I've already lost enough tears. Oh god, it was so painful.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
dear.
no, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that Konami makes stupid ass decisions. Oh, oh man, I love Castlevania. Speaking of Konami, I love Metal Gear Solid. I love that series. What else? I love the Tomb Raider series. Reboot was okay, but I like the older ones.
Ooh,
Um,
that's interesting. I've never heard someone say that before. That's ooh, can you tell why? I'm so curious.
well, I like the old ones more than
Yeah,
the.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm very curious.
Oh God, I know it's such a dumb opinion because I've had a lot of people tell me that the controls are so not good. They haven't aged well, but something about like, especially the first one, because the first one, I love how it's almost like a horror game because it plays a lot on, you know, silences and, like, being all alone and in this, in this poorly graphicked, video game. I don't even know if that's a word, but I love that janky PS1 style, you know, aesthetic. I love it so much, and the fact that Lara in those games from the first one to Chronicles, even though Chronicles was kinda she was like, "I'm not gonna take shit from anyone, and I will fucking kill you if you fucking cross me," you know? Like, she's like one of those people who don't take no shit, period. So yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. That's so interesting. That's so interesting to me. Oh man. Are there any particular video game genres that you like haven't embraced yet, haven't tried, but would like to someday, like real-time strategy, turn-based RPG, something like that?
Oh, I mean, uh, well, there is I kinda wanna get more into MOBAs, but I think because MOBAs kinda have you know, this weird culture going on, I haven't really gotten into it yet. Um, Real-time strategy, yeah, I've seen my husband play Civilization, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I just haven't played it yet. Um, and I played, RPGs and stuff, like, I played a little bit of, Dark Souls, played through Bloodborne, all those kinds of games.
Oh,
Final
nice.
Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's a lot of games that, you know, I I don't really know if there's that many that I really wanna get into right now because we have my husband and I are avid collectors, we have so many. It's crazy. It's wild.
Ooh, hmm.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
does that include Doom by any chance?
Yes! Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that 2016 reboot was so good.
Oh, you're messing with me. You watch the interviews. You're trying to
No,
get into my heart.
no, but listen, that is a good reboot. Holy shit. Like, if you wanna see me, like, roid it up and just, like, fucking just a completely different person, like, dude, it is insane. Like, I get bloodthirsty. That game is so fucking good.
Ooh, I guess I know what our next collaboration's gonna be.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, I love some Doom, yes.
Oh God. Oh, your husband's a very lucky man. Oh, jeez.
I think he would agree with you on that one. Not to humble brag, but
Oh, so Chloe, what's some of your favorite music? What are your favorite musical genres?
oh, man. Well, I do love rock, metal. I do like pop. Uh, I love, Korean pop. I love J-pop. I love, what else? I mean, there's very few genres that I dislike. I do like rap. I hate country so much. No offense to anyone who likes it, ain't my thing. And
Of
I
course, the
listen
exception is Country Road, of course, I'm sure.
yeah, for the memes, it's really good. It's so good. Um, shit. I love, What else do I love? I love jazz. I love instrumental stuff. I'll listen to, pretty much anything. I love listening to movie and video game soundtracks. There's not much that I won't listen to. I love industrial music. There's all kinds of stuff that I like to listen to. It's pretty crazy.
But any favorite songs? Anything in particular?
I know it's gonna be lame, but my all-time favorite song is actually from Final Fantasy X-2. Not the greatest game in the world, but it's like the intro song that plays. I think it's Eternity Memory of Light Waves. That's like my favorite song of all time. Like I have over 1,000 listens to it on my iTunes. I'm a weirdo. I just love it because it's so beautiful.
Nonsense.
I love that song.
It is a good song. I've heard it too. I know what you're talking about. It is a good song.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nothing weird about that. Nonsense.
It's just so out there, When I tell people, they're like, "What? You like that song?" Yeah.
Now, Chloe, I couldn't help but notice via a lot of your answers here, I get a sneaking suspicion that you're a big fan of the horror genre.
Yes, I love horror. Oh my god. Yes, Ryan, I love horror.
Do tell. Why do you love horror?
It's okay. The best way that I can say why I love horror is because it releases that emotion that you don't feel on a regular basis. It makes me feel alive to be afraid. Like, does that sound weird? I don't know.
Not at all. You're a thrill seeker.
Like, I love roller coasters. I used to hate roller coasters, as a kid, but like now that I'm older, I'm just like, I just want to play with death. Like, it's literally like that.
Did you hear that? I just heard the Grim Reaper's ears pick up.
Hey man, bring it on. Not saying I'm invincible, but I'd love to play, board game with death. That'd be fun. Oh man, but
hi Def, how you doing? Why are you looking at me like that?
No, come for me.
Oh Jesus!
I'll give him a good time.
Whoa! Hey now! This isn't that kind of audio.
Damn. I always go into that shit. I can't control it. No.
Oh my. To switch things up a little bit, Chloe, what are some of your favorite animals?
My favorite animals. I love bears. Bears are my favorite. Any kind of bear is my favorite. I also love big cats. Lots of tigers, lions. Oh my. Let's see. Also, oh god, what's the name of that one animal? I can't think of it. Shit. Like, I don't know. There's so many that I just think are.
Well, describe it. What does it look like? We can find the name.
It's shit. I'm trying to remember. I'm like losing my train of thought with it here.
Does it have fur? Does it have feathers? Does it have scales?
It probably has feathers. I feel like that's what I'm thinking of.
So is it a bird?
Probably is. I mean, oh man. Dodo birds are funny. But they're dead now, so.
But that's why they're funny.
Exactly, because yeah. Oh man, human nature, killing off animals. It's
not our fault. That was the dodo's own fault.
I thought they said that the dodos were like hunted down, and that's how they became extinct. But
what the shit? No, they're just incompetent. They're really dumb. They're really bad at living.
It's just what's the name of that? It's not Darwin's law or something.
No, I don't. I think you got it. I think that's Darwin. It's Darwin, yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. But mostly just bears. Bears. That's my favorite animal of all time because they're so cute, but they can fuck up a motherfucker. Like crazy. I'm sorry. I hope it's okay that I swear. If you need to bleep me out, go for it. I I'm sorry. I'm a
Chloe.
potty mouth.
Chloe, do you know who you're talking to?
I'm just trying to be conscientious. I kind of lost it a little bit there.
I say much worse than you, my dear. Don't you worry.
Challenge.
Oh, hey now. Okay, let's not take this too far.
We'll keep it civil. I'm not gonna start anything.
Right, we'll keep this fucking civil. Good.
Exactly.
Fucking shit, man. God damn it. How about favorite foods?
I love what do I love? I do love sushi a lot. Pretty much I love mac and cheese, man. That makes me like weak in the knees. I'm one of those people.
Ooh. So I
Yeah.
guess you and my brother would get along then. That is his nirvana right there.
It, dude, I can't blame him. Like it's just one of those things just brings me back to just a peaceful mantra, just peaceful chakra, like just so good. And man, we're talking about food and it's making me salivate a little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Dude, hamburgers. Oh shit, those are my favorite. And I don't know. Pretty much anything I will like stuff my face with, except scallops. That shit can go to hell. Like, no, I'm not a
Ooh.
fan. Ugh. I'd rather not.
What about other fish foods?
Oh man, love me some salmon, mahi mahi, tuna steaks.
What is
Sign me
mahi
up.
mahi? I've never heard of that before.
Mahi mahi, I think it's I haven't had it in a long time. It kinda reminds me of tilapia a little bit, but that could be me just, not having it in a long time. It's a pretty good fish, honestly. It's not bad at all. It's pretty good. I think it goes good on fish tacos too, so definitely try that out.
I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
All right, Chloe, it's time for silly bullshit questions. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, I'm ready. Give it to me.
Again, this is not that kind of audio, but okay.
Sorry, I get really goofy.
No, nonsense. That's good. This is good thing. This is good thing.
It is good thing, yeah?
Ooh, skirting that line. Okay, so, Chloe, being the angel that you are, how would you survive a demonic apocalypse?
How would I? Ah, man, just guns. That's all I can think. Just the shiny, silver, hard feel of a gun. Lots of guns. And fire. Lots of that too.
But wait, demons come from hell. That's a lot of fire there, dear.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Not more fire? We can't have more fire? Fire. No.
Well, there's holy water. Could you make holy fire?
Maybe. Yeah, I feel like you can. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking about like just like burning. And I'm just like it's kinda like when you just get a drool on your face, just like, that's pretty.
Oh shit, are you a pyromaniac, Chloe?
From a distance, maybe. Oh man. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Time for the eternal question, the ultimate debate, tits or ass?
Let's see. I love them titties, bro. I love titties. I'm one of those people. Damn. But that's okay. I think both are great, but if I had to pick one, titties, tilts.
It really does surprise me how the overwhelming majority of people I've interviewed have gone with tits. It's very fascinating.
I mean, not to shit on people who love ass, but titties make milk. They're great to suck on. Ass
From
can kinda be a little
experience? Are
tricky.
you saying that from experience?
You know, I don't know if I want to release that in this audio. I mean, I don't know. This is tits are fun. You can do all kinds of things with fun bags. I don't know. I'm great. I'm weird. I'm just gonna go into the weird
Nonsense!
realm of things.
No! No! Stop. You're great. You're great.
You sounded like you were drunk. Like, yeah, great.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm just Canadian, dear.
You're drunk with power, my friend. You're drunk with
Oh shit, she's on to me. Okay.
power.
So Chloe, let me ask you this: if
Yes.
you were the owner of your own business and you could invent your own product, what would it be?
Oh, fuck. That's a great question. Damn. What would I invent? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be really interested. I know it's being done in Japan right now, but I would be really interested in making sex robots. I'm just saying. It'd be fascinating. It'd be so crazy. Like you could just get into all kinds of crazy business. You could make clothes for them. Like, oh my god. I know that sounds really weird, but I would totally go
No,
for it.
not at all. And everyone's falling in love with you with that answer right there.
Oh, good. I love being loved. I love you too.
Aww.
Ah, yes, love
Okay.
all around.
Okay. What do you
Mm.
think is the perfect color that fits the emotion of arousal?
Arousal.
What do you
No.
think? What color do you think best represents that?
I love peach because it makes me think of the dick color.
Wait, what?
Peach. Like the color peach. That's what I think of. I think that's the right color. I think. I don't know. But peach is
You can
definitely.
ask your husband.
Yeah! Honey, I need to have a color swatch. What color? He'll just be like, is this for that weird voice acting thing again? But the color of skin, that's what I think of because skin is just so essential to arousal, I think. That's my opinion anyway.
Okay, 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 okay.
Mhm. Just
So
raising my
tell me, Chloe, if you could redesign your avatar, how would you? How would you redesign your avatar?
oh, man. Big gazungas. Well, not like engorged, nice size, bit more than a handful. Definitely wearing, like, kind of a more how would I describe it? You know Sophitia from Soul Calibur from that
I do
series?
indeed.
Like, her kind of style, like, a little bit of armor, but, like, I love the lace and that kind of pillowy kind of, design that she has to her clothes, just that kind of thing. I love that style. And the braid, ugh, perfect. Like, just flawless. Um, but yeah, pretty much mostly that, and you can't forget the halo and the wings. Can't do it.
Of course, of course.
Yes.
So, Chloe, let me ask you this. What is your favorite insult? What's your favorite insult to give to somebody?
Oh, I don't know if I wanna let's see. I always love to call people shit eaters. I know that that's, like, very bland, but it just makes me feel good, like, when someone pisses me off that, cuts me off, I'm just like, "Eat shit, you motherfucking piece of crap," just a string of curse words that just fly out of my mouth like, a dove, I don't know.
Yes, because as we all know, doves fly out of people's mouths. That's where they come from.
Yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, it's so bad. I have such bad analogies.
Nonsense, nonsense. Ugh. So, okay. Now, Chloe, how would you create your own D&D game? What would the premise be if you had control of your own D&D game?
Oh, man. I know it sounds so cliche, but I really love the the what is it? Like, the ambiance that's in Dark Souls where you just kinda feel like everything is fucking falling apart, and you have to, like, overcome this enemy that's just larger than life and, you know, that kind of premise. That's kinda how I would do my own D&D campaign, but maybe with some furries sprinkled in. That's
Wait,
kinda the way
what?
I mean, I'm not a furry myself, but I love anthro characters is what I need to say. Anthro characters. There you go. I hope I
Okay,
hit
that threw me for a loop there. I was like, oh yeah, this is getting really, I'm really into this. Like, oh, this is so deep, and then furries. Oh, okay.
I know. I like to make it just a little weird. We don't want to get too deep into the solemn feel, but we'll make it work.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, Chloe, we now come to the tail end of the interview where I like to do something a little special, a little different, but you're already well aware because you did homework. So now you get to ask me questions, can be as silly or as serious as you like. Fire away.
Are you prepared to talk about our Lord and Savior in the not safe for work community, the Gamertron show? I mean, Ryan.
I'm a savior now, am I? Oh,
Yes,
God.
you are.
Oh, shoot, my ego. Where's my ego? Oh, okay. Oh, can only go so high now. Whoa, hold on there, buddy.
I'm a little cramped in here, but I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh, you're my ego. Okay.
No. I was just saying your ego is like it's just pushing up against me, and I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh, hey now. Hey now.
We're taking it. We're taking it there.
Okay, all right.
Oh lordy. Yeah. Serious questions. What are your New Year resolutions that you have for 2020? Tell me about them.
Go meet Pixie. Like meet her IRL, and go meet a certain someone else who I won't say yet. That bit of surprise. There's someone I really like. I want to go visit. Let's say that.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Oh my god, it'd be so cute.
But yeah. New Year's resolution: see Pixie IRL. Give her the biggest goddamn hug for making my life a million times better with her in it.
Exactly. Oh man, that's a great resolution, honest to God. And I feel like so filled with wholesomeness right now. I feel like I'm just gonna explode. Well, if we're on to the next question, it's a great segue. What advice would you give to folks to be as successful and as happy as you are? I know that Pixie, really helped kind of bring that, positive mantra to yourself, but what kind of advice can you give to other people to be that successful and happy? Can you tell us?
Let go of the greed, man. Let go of the greed. Like, just realize that if you give to others, they will give back to you. It's as simple as that. You get what you give. You can only take so much. I understand. Like, sometimes we have to be a little selfish and we have to respect ourselves. Like, okay, I've put enough of myself out there. I need to look out for myself. I get that. I totally get that. And it's only reasonable that, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. But there's just too many people, like, I find, like, make the mistake of, like, oh, they don't matter. Like, my personal success is all that matters. I'll get new friends or whatever. Like, you can't use people as stepping stones. It will bite you in the ass. I speak from experience.
Yeah, that's great advice. I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, you get what you give. Simple as that. You get what you give. Like, I've given it my all, and I've gotten, like, a million different, like, kindnesses and wonderful people in my life. Like, I'm interviewing and talking to you. You're absolutely wonderful and delightful. Like, my fucking rest of my year has been fucking made speaking with you, Chloe. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm blessed. I'm absolutely blessed.
We're blessed to have you, man. I'm trying not to get too sappy into it, but you are like amazing, and we are just. I can speak upon everyone that we are just so. We're blessed. We're thankful. We're overjoyed to have you in our community because you're wonderful. You have a great energy and you're helpful to us. And I can only hope to be like a quarter as helpful as you've been for me. So, oh man, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh, I am too.
Oh shit, you don't want to hear me cry. It's terrible. Oh my god.
I doubt that. I'm sure it's as lovely as you are.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. All right, we're gonna get out the sap now. All right. Whew. Now next question I gotta ask you. Are there any other videos or content that you hope to like release in the future or present on your YouTube channel that you haven't done so yet?
Ooh. Should I? Because I have a secret project, but I'm thinking maybe just for your interview, I'll let the cat out of the bag. So,
Aw.
I'm going to dip my toe into voice acting after so many people have suggested me to. But like when I do it, when I do this voice acting thing, I want it to be something special. So, what I'm going to do is in 2020, I'm hoping to start this mid-January, late January, we'll see. I wanted to start a project which I want to be able to get all of you involved in. I want to get as many people from AVA involved in like paid commissions. Everyone will be paid. I want this to be my first big paid commission gig project, whatever you call it. But basically, while I will be showcasing my voice acting, I'll also be showcasing all of you. And I figured, hey, why not tell a story too? I've always wanted to be try to be a writer and a storyteller, so why not get my voice actor friends involved, dip my toe into voice acting, and tell a horror story while I'm at it.
Yes. Oh man, dude, I'm like so excited, and I'm so happy you're going to go into voice acting. Oh my god, it's gonna be so
It's a big thing though. And I do have some disadvantages. I have a very shitty mic and a lot of background noise to contend with, so that will be something I really have to work around.
Well, here's the thing. We can find ways to work around that. If I can kind of work around with what I've got, we can make yours work. Trust me on this one.
Aye.
Mhm. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm like so excited. I'm sorry that I like pulled out the secret. I feel really bad now.
No. Like in all honesty,
no.
looking at the scheduling here, you're probably going to be my last interview of the year. It looks like, so I figured something special.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad I asked that question. Good timing.
Indeed, it's destiny, baby.
It is. Oh my god, it's working out perfectly. Now, do you mind if I ask you like a couple of like kind of weird questions? Is that okay?
Of course.
So here's one, and I don't know if you've been asked this one before. I don't think you have. If you had to fill up a pool with something, what would it be and why?
Oh no. Oh god,
Right?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh no! Oh crap! No!
Beautiful women.
Oh yeah! Just dive into it, baby. Yes. That's a great answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the comments are not going to be kind.
Oh no, they'll be fine. It's natural. I'm not even nah, man.
It's natural to jump into a pool full of beautiful women.
I mean, to want a pool of women, and then to get it will be also natural.
Oh. Gonna win that lottery someday.
Yes. Oh man, that'll be awesome. Also, another weird question. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is like eat what you eat, enjoy what you enjoy. It's personally not for me, but like hey, like you do you.
Oh, that's such a mellow answer, and I loved I loved that answer. Like you do you, baby. All right, now this last one I feel like you're gonna like because
Oh
listening to your other
boy.
interviews, I'm just like, oh man, this guy, I love the passion for it. So say this. You're the ruler of the United States now. And considering
Oh
what's been happening
boy.
lately,
Oh boy.
what would be your first order of business, my dear buddy?
Oh, completely just the economy. We need to scrap it and start something new. It's so fucked up and overtly complicated. Oh god, the economy.
God.
So terrible. Taxes need to be reworked for a one. We take too much money. People lose too much of their hard-earned money. Like the vast majority of your hard-earned money you should keep. I find like taxes are far too high on everybody, on every class of person. I've reduce that across the board.
Yep.
And get rid of all the stupid bullshit, particularly when it comes to the legal system of people being able to sue each other for the most ridiculous goddamn things. It shouldn't be so ridiculously easy for everyone to sue each other over the most petty things. Like Christ, again, like the economy, the legal system, like oh god, just make it so that people can live better goddamn lives.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's too easy to become poor and homeless, like based on like the actions of others or like one or two mistakes you make. I don't think you should be on the streets because, well, I don't know how to handle money. Like I just got out of college and high school looking for a job. I made a few dumb mistakes. Oh, well, now my life's over because I can't get hired. I have no home. Like, ugh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head, man. Those are the things that we really need.
I'm honestly very lucky. I am blessed that my mother owns a renovation job, and that she lets me be an employee of that. Cause like, Christ, it's a struggle. It is a struggle even here in Canada to get a job. Like,
Mm.
Jesus Christ. Like, oh, what experience do you have? Like, I'm a new worker. I'm just out of school. Oh, so you have no experience. I'm sorry. We're looking for someone more experienced. But how am I supposed to gain experience? Get a job. That's why I'm here, to get a job, to get experience. But we'll go get another job and get experience, and come over here. That's what the last guy said. Okay.
Oh god. You're, like, hitting me right here because that is so truthful here.
It's
It's
so
so
stupid.
hard.
It's so stupid. You need
Oh, it's
experience to
terrible.
get this job, but I can't get a job without like getting experience. We'll get experience. Well, I need the job.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so frustrating. It just makes me wanna punch a wall. It's just so bad, you know? It's terrible.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oh. Fantastic answers, though, I have to
Aw,
admit.
thank you. So, Chloe, thank you so much for coming on. This has been an absolutely phenomenal interview. You have been an absolute treat.
Oh, thank you for having me and for interviewing all of us that you've interviewed throughout the year. We really do appreciate it. Like, seriously, we can't thank you enough. This has been a blast also. Thank you so much for your time.
Aw, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. I see why you
Mm.
call yourself Angel and why everyone else calls you an angel. Very, very easy to see why. Oh, man. Okay, so Chloe, if people want to follow you and support you and give you money, where they go to do
Mhm.
that?
For now, Chloe Angel VA at Twitter. That's kind of where I do a lot of my stuff that I post. I do have a Safe for Work Twitter as well, but on that Twitter that I just mentioned, I have a document that kind of goes into my Ko-Fis and my Patreon that I'm really not fully ready to push out yet, but if you ever want to contact me, I have my business email on that email. I'd be happy to work with you if you got something that you want me to voice. So, yeah. Selling myself. Yeah, did I do it good?
Yes, you did indeed. Links to everything Chloe Angel will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Click the links. You know you want to. Also, Chloe, we're about to end the interview here, but as always, of course, this is where we threaten the audience with physical violence to go and support you. What should we threaten them with?
Mm, I'm just going to hug them until they can't breathe anymore. That's exactly what's gonna happen if you don't follow me or support me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't wanna hurt anybody. I'm sorry I can't threaten physical violence. I can only threaten suffocating hugs. That's the best I can do. Mm.